guys, I've been getting a lot of questions about some of the dolls I've shown on here previously, and I'm just going to do a video of my 5 favorite dolls that I own and give you their backstory, and that way it'll clear up some questions some people's had about which ones are haunted, which ones aren't, because some of them are just creepy to me and that's why I have them, but others were told to be haunted, so here they are, and I hope you guys enjoy this. The first one you guys have probably seen way back when on my channel, and that's Charlie, if you would classify him as a doll. I know he's a dummy, but the way that I got him was through my dad and Dean. They knew that I used to be absolutely terrified of ventriloquist dummies, so they thought that I had to have this in my life when it was posted on a local online yard sale site. Of course, that's just the way they are, but when my dad was still alive, he got a huge kick of when I got this dummy, because somehow Charlie did help me overcome my fear of ventriloquist dummies. Not all of them, but at least him. So when Dean went to pick him up after they made this huge plan to go get him, the lady acted really weird about it, and Dean just asked her why she was getting rid of him, and she just said, well, he's yours now, and kind of ran away. So that was just kind of a creepy way to leave things. But that's how Charlie came into my life, and he's actually used as a trigger object in our investigations, and sometimes he's actually a part of our paranormal team because we attach a camera to him and leave him to a room to himself, and that's Charlie. The next one you guys may know of if you've seen my channel a while back, but this is Tammy. I got her. She was reported haunted by her previous owner, and supposedly she was causing chaos throughout the house. And different things would happen, like things would fly off a table or her desk or something, and it always came back to Tammy. She thought that she knew of Tammy's name through a dream. It was just a long story, but we have had some things happen that we consider may have been Tammy, especially from what my son has said, because he would report things and blame it on Tammy before he even knew that she was supposedly haunted. So it's just really interesting. Just for instance, that time he said, in a minute you're going to hear a knock, but don't worry, it's just Tammy. And sure enough, about 3 seconds after he said that, something knocked on the wall beside us. So that really freaked me out. But that's Tammy, and she's one of my favorites. I just like how she's so little and petite, but she supposedly causes a lot of mischief. The next doll I got at an estate sale, and I just got her because she gave me this creepy vibe, and she just kind of, I don't know, she's kind of creepy to me for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but she's made out of porcelain and cloth, but her legs and arms and face are porcelain. But when I bought her, the guy that was selling the things just told me to be careful, which was strange, but we left with her, and ever since I've had her here, my son refers to her as Elizabeth, so I thought he had named her, so I asked him, and he said, no, I just know her name, and that was just really strange to me, but apparently her name is Elizabeth. The next doll you guys have probably seen, which is one of my favorites, and she's just really old, so that definitely makes her one of my favorites. I just love her look, but she has the damage to her that proves that she's old, and that's what I really like when I'm looking at dolls to purchase. But this one was reported haunted by the previous owners, and supposedly they would find her in opposite rooms that they had placed her in when they weren't home, so somehow she was moving from room to room with no explanation, and they said sometimes they could catch her blinking, so that's something I've yet to find. But I have did a spirit box session with her that you can check out if interested, just to see what you make of it. But she's just really cool, and I really like having her around. And last but not least, we have Edgar, and he's obviously been through some time and scarring, so he was actually found in pieces. Dean does remodels, and he also builds houses, so in one of the remodelings they were doing, this doll's parts were found. He had this side of his head under the earth, and then Dean just picked him up. Of course, he's missing one eye, and all he could find was the head and 2 arms and a leg, so I just kind of created him a body so he wouldn't be in pieces anymore. We kind of made him whole again, even though he is missing one leg. And I just really love how he looks and how you can tell that he's been through a lot and he's old. So he's just really creepy. I don't know of him being haunted, but yeah, that's Edgar, and that's my top 5 favorites of my dolls I have. That'll kind of clear up which ones were considered haunted and which ones weren't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already. I post a new video every Wednesday and Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.